Hello YouTube, this is sort of an impromptu video. I think I'm looking at the camera. I'm kind of still learning how to do it the right angle where everything's like wide instead of like centered like I normally do, so excuse me if I don't always look at the camera. But anyway, so I got a few DMs on the Avant-Garde makeup tutorials from the few people that watched it, less than 10 I think. And so I thought today I would kind of go over the clothes because sometimes when you say just the makeup, you don't really get a feeling of the overall look. So I thought to go over some things I have. I don't have everything I want yet, but I have some of the beginning beginning parts of it. So today I thought I would just kind of go over some of those because I have to hang up anyway. That's what these hangers are back here for. I have a lot of shorts I need to hang because, as you know, with the avant-garde stuff, it's very long and, you know, the pants kind of drag and connect to hose and stuff like that. So without further ado, I'll start with the long cape. I believe it was by Mokuin or Mokuin, something like that, on Amazon. $49, I believe, and we'll start with it. So basically, as you can see, it has that very long shell top in the middle of it. And it's going to have extra large at the top. It says on here, obviously a Japanese company, most of them are. And then you can see it just has the long flow right here. So you can kind of wear it wherever you want or however you want. It'll still have that flow. It goes all the way down and then it goes to about right here. On you, for about my height, about 5'8", it will go about to your knees. So it really does have a long length to it. You can get them longer than that, but I don't really suggest it just because if you get them too long, then they're like dragging. And if you dance a lot, you're going to trip over them. Now, if you're just going somewhere, it's fine, but otherwise, it's not a good idea. All right, so I'm going to get my next pair, and I'm going to hang it up here, and we'll just kind of go through them. All right, so this is the next one. It is from... it's in my size, but I don't remember. I think I got this one at eBay. These are like real long, but they're basically don't have a hem in the middle, you know. They don't have the leg in the middle. That's how they're made, and the fabric goes all the way down to here, so it kind of gives you like a balloon look. And then at the bottom of it, it has the tights right here where they kind of get tighter around your calf and your leg. So basically, when you wear them, you won't be able to see your socks or anything. Like, they'll go all the way down. But they're very, very cool because they have that like balloon to them. And I believe these were, if I can remember correctly, I believe that they were like a little bit about the same price as the jacket. So anyway, as with all avant-garde stuff, it's gonna wrinkle a little bit. It's just part of the characteristics of it. But this way I can hang it so it's not just sitting on the floor. Alright, so that's number 2. This next one, also very similar, but it is it's a little bit different actually, because if you look at it, that side piece is connected like that. And I know it's hard to tell because it's black, but see if we put it up right here, it's not the same as the other one. It literally has a seam right here where that side piece is coming out of it, and then another piece coming out of it like this. So it's almost like it's pulling out, see? So when you hold it up, it has that piece coming out like this. But yeah, it's really hard to tell on this one. It doesn't have so much of the effect of the other one, but it does have the piece at the bottom where you kind of makes your legs tighter. But it's a decent piece. It's actually very reasonable. This one was picked up for 24, I think, either 24 or 25. So, and it only took like 3 days to get here, so that's really good. So we're gonna hang that one up next. Alright, the next one's one of my favorite ones. This one's made by Quizlin, whoever that is, some company. And this one's really cool because it's very long, But what's neat about it is you can see right here, it has like the same thing of the other one, this piece coming off, sort of like it's just sticking out. So when you hold it up, you have that whole piece, and it goes all the way down to the legs. And then you see that string, you can tie that string to kind of make like a little bow around it. But this is also a very fun piece. So, yep. And hopefully in like future vlogs, I'll be able to like show you better views of these. But right now I'm just getting them hung up. So yeah. Also really good price. I got that one at Amazon for I think like 24-ish. Alright, so that's the third one. The fourth one is a kilt. And I always hold it backwards because I'm really hard at holding it. I'm not very good at it. And this is made by Lip Service. It's a kilt. And basically you unzip it on the side right here, okay? And then you have two buttons on the inside, and then it fits perfectly. That's the way it's made. But it runs really big because I ordered a large and it didn't even fit. So I exchanged it for a medium and the medium fit. So it's made really, really big. I don't know why, but it is. And it comes out really, really big too. If you wear it, the part that comes out, it's like it's not gonna be subtle. If you're thinking I'm gonna wear this, it's gonna be like a little skirt, little like fox leather type look, and nobody's really gonna notice. I can just kind of walk in there and kind of, put it with like some of these. I'll show you a few of them. Some of these Argyle hose, or some of these black hose, or some of these white hose. Nobody's gonna notice, or you can call them tights. Either way, that nobody's gonna notice. No, let me tell you, they go out pretty far. All right, I have one last pair. This last one is probably my favorite. I love all of these, but this one is just really cool. This one's made by another Japanese company. I believe I got it on eBay. But what's really neat about it is that buckle on it. See, it has that really cool buckle on it. Not my favorite kind of material. This is kind of like your trip Hot Topic type material. So, it does lint a lot. So, like if you buy something like this, just going in, they're going to lint. But again, same design, goes down, has that crotch right there, and then these pieces right here. So basically, this one's going to go all the way to your feet, just like the other ones. But it's really cool because you have this accent piece right here. So it's good. You just have to lint it, and it'll work really great. And if you want to know where to find these specific designs, because I know they're hard to find, because I've been looking for a lot of them for weeks, and it took me a long time to find them. Just let me know, and I can put like links below where I found them, because those Lip Service ones, if you look anywhere online, they're gonna be like $115 or $150 or $119 or some weird over $100 price. But I know where to get them cheaper. There's places on eBay, and there's places on Amazon where it's a lot less, like $29, $25. Sometimes I've found some for $15, $14. So if you want to know where to get some of these things, your basic Google search is going to be harem pants or hip hop pants or kilt or fox leather. I mean, all of those are good search terms. But if you want to know where I got these specific ones, let me know, and I can put a link below on where I got them. But that's really all I have right now. I have one more, but I think you've seen it before. This is another one from Lip Service, and it's basically a post-apocalyptic look. And I bought this one last year to do like a post-apocalyptic Halloween thing. And I'm thinking I'm going to do the same thing this year, but I'm going to make it more realistic. Because last year I had to do it like in 5 minutes. I was going to like this Halloween contest thing. It was like a food, like there was like a food thing they were having last year. And I just had to like do it really fast. So this year I think I'm going to do the same thing in a different color, because that comes in more colors. and I'm gonna just do it like more realistic. Because in my next review on the Avant-Garde thing, we're gonna be talking about Miron. I've already done one video on Miron, but the second one's gonna be about their really cool trail dust, Texas dust, and char dust, which is basically looks like actual dirt, but obviously no one's put actual dirt on their face. But this is actual dirt, and you can kind of blend it and rub it in, and it literally looks like you've been burned or scarred or whatever. I mean, it's really cool. So that's gonna be our next review. That's gonna be way closer to Halloween though, because I kind of want to do the whole outfit together instead of in parts. So that's coming up, and I think that's all the avant-garde stuff I have right now. A lot of people ask kind of like, what kind of shirts do you wear? Like if you're going out with just this jacket, what kind of shirt do you wear? Because obviously on the dance floor you're gonna get tired. You're not gonna want to wear it the whole night. So you can wear any kind of striped shirt is good with that style. Just like those pants are striped, you can wear kind of striped, or you can wear any kind of artist shirts like the Zayn hip hop shirts. You can wear those because you want to make sure you're wearing something that if you get really sweaty or really hot, that it's easy to take off and that it's going to be comfortable to be in. So I've tried different things with it, and I'm looking for more. And I'm sure I'll find some more. This one's already dirty, and I'm sure I'll find some more. But it's a work in progress. All right, we're about 12 minutes. I'm gonna go and stop it here. But thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the content, subscribe. I never ask people. I see a lot of people on here that ask people to subscribe before they even started talking or doing anything. I think that's kind of weird. I think you should watch the whole video and then decide if you want to subscribe. But that's just me. Also, YouTube, yes, there is a big thing about people talking about channels being deleted because they don't make a money or whatever, or they're not partnered, so forth. Hoping that doesn't happen to this channel, but it possibly could. I don't know. This channel started out with like posting really cool music artists and stuff, and then kind of moved into this and the dolls and everything else. So we'll see. But until that happens, I'm going to continue to post as often when I can. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, if you want to know the exact places where I got these, let me know and I will link them in the comments. All right, bye.